Hey guys, how's it going? Let's go ahead and talk about Dariusburst Chronicle Saviours for the PlayStation 4, PS Vita, and PC via Steam. Anyway, so what is it? It is actually the full arcade version of Dariusburst, Another Chronicle EX, ported to home consoles with some fantastic features aside. Now, that's right, you get the full arcade ROM of Dariusburst, Another Chronicle EX. No fixed camera, just in its original resolution. The original resolution that requires 2 LCD screens, and evidence, go to the arcade cabinets. They're pretty much tough to fucking track down in your local arcade. They're very common if you go to Japanese arcades. But do you get the game to display at its original resolution? It requires 2 LCD screens. So, yeah, it's fucking crazy. And original resolution, that's there. It's going to be in a fixed rate, but if you want to stretch it out because you have an ultra-wide monitor or you have 2 monitors, go to the PC version where you get higher resolution support and multi-monitor support, and that's exclusive on the PC version. Anyway, let's keep on going. Alright, so alongside the full arcade version, you get CS mode. We'll call it Chronicle Saviours mode. It's essentially a story mode campaign. And it's going to get you into the Darius lore. Not only that, but this is pretty much good practice if you want to get better at Dariusburst. Anyway, let's keep on going. So, yes, there is online leaderboards, of course, but there is no online co-op, sadly. And the PS4 and PS Vita versions have no cross-buy. That means you have to buy them separately, and it's going to be too pricey. Now, that's all the negative stuff that I have to say about it. I want to get it out of the way. There's a ton positive I gotta say about this game. Here's where I go heavy on why it's such a great game. Okay, so you get the 4-player co-op. That's right, you get the 4-player local co-op. So if you have a squad over, 1 to 4 players can pretty much connect simultaneously and take out giant robot fish. That's pretty cool. And also, the music by Zontada. It is fantastic. Especially the theme song. It's so catchy. It's so jazzy. It's so fantastic. Holy shit. Zontada's music is fantastic. And it's fantastic especially when they performed for Dariusburst. The Dariusburst Chronicle Saviour soundtrack and the Dariusburst and other Chronicle soundtracks are fantastic. They're gracefully composed. They're so damn catchy. They're so damn legendary. Now let's keep going to the gameplay. Okay, so this shoot 'em up is so fun, and it's also challenging. Now, what you do get when you play the game is you get to choose up to 9 ships. Each of them has a unique way of firing. And some of these ships have this thing called the burst fire, where you can fire giant laser beams. Some ships don't have it. Even some ships are callbacks to Darius Gaiden, where you get the black hole bomb. Anyway, so let's keep on going with that much. Now, what you do is that you basically go to war with the Belzar, and what the Belzar has is these giant robotic sea creatures. So, if you run across a giant robotic stingray that, shoots giant fucking laser beams right at you, you gotta dodge a lot. It requires a lot of dodging. Fighting robot fish is not very easy. And this is where Chronicle Saviours story mode kicks in. You just practice, you get better at it, and you have fun with it. And, of course, in Chronicle Saviours mode, you participate in random missions. And of course, as you delve more into the lovely lore, some missions require a lot of practice. It requires you to pretty much master boss battles, master dodging, and you get no continues when you do a mission. I mean, if you ran out of lives, your mission's failed, and you have to start the mission over from the beginning. As for the ships, you have to basically unlock other ships by earning points after you go through each mission. So that's pretty interesting. Now let's keep on going to the arcade mode, which is Dariusburst Another Chronicle EX. So what you do get with Another Chronicle EX is you get the traditional arcade mode. You pick your zones associated with difficulties. That's the new change with it. Also, there's Chronicle mode where you can go to a map, pick a random planet or pick a random area in the solar system. You kind of pick one thing in the grid, and you kind of participate in that one thing in the grid. I think it's a community teamwork effort thing. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like everybody participates kind of thing. So in Chronicle mode, and then there's the event mode. I don't know how that works. I don't know if Chronicle mode triggers it or something. And then there's the EX modes, where I guess you get the higher difficulty. So yeah, when you go into, it's basically like the traditional arcade mode, but with higher difficulty settings, expert to harder. Dariusburst Chronicle Saviours is a fantastic shoot 'em up. It's definitely a must buy, especially if you're stuck with console. I mean, it's on PlayStation 4, go get it. You have a PS Vita, go get it. Hey, you're on Steam, go get it. It's a fantastic game. Give this game a shot. You're going to have a fun time. And also, like I said, supports up to 4 players local co-op. So, have your squad over. That's right. It's a really fun game. Dariusburst Chronicle Saviours is fantastic. Anyway, that's all, and I'll be playing some more Dariusburst Chronicle Saviours and shooting up some robot fish.